Have you ever had the fruit of these? It genuinely is like my favourite fruit. If they sold it in the supermarket, I would buy it. It tastes like if you took like a kiwi fruit, a strawberry, and like a pinch of salt. With regenerative ag, you never really want to do something just for one reason. Like if you do something, you want it to do a few things. We grow food to eat, but it's also looking after the soil, it's also looking after our communities. Like things have multiple purposes.
Farms of this nature, small scale, local, regenerative, organic systems are really necessary and will be a big part of Victoria's future food system.
A lot of the food that goes into the supermarkets are produced as a commodity, whereas here you guys are growing seasonally, and I think that's tremendously important, and mixed species as well, not just one, but across the whole spectrum.
Especially with things like climate change or sustainable food production, you so often just feel like you're just trying to not be bad, which is sort of depressing. But then the more you get kids, and not just kids, but like broader community engaged with stuff like this, you don't feel like you're just doing less bad, you actually feel like you're actively doing good. And not just having a less bad impact. You're like actually making something, you're producing something that feels good and is beneficial.
We see Common Ground Project as a place of action and hope, and an example of what a regenerative, flourishing community and ecological social future could look like.
There's probably two questions which I always ask, which is, do you think people can be good for the environment? And people are like, maybe, that's probably not really. But then you say individual people and they're always like, yeah, that person's definitely good for the environment.